For the first question, we're going to go straight into our 600s because we don't have enough tens. So it becomes 697. You should know if you add 10, we'll get 707 and then 717. You should know how to add n to minus across 100, 697. For this question, we just need to add these two numbers together. It's all about place value and putting the numbers in the right place. And just do your column addition. 8 at 6 is 14. 3 at 5 is 8 at 1 is 9. 5 and 6. That's your answer. Again, for this one, it's multiplication. 3 times 4 is 8. 0 times 4 is 0. 7 times 4 is 28. Again, they've just put the equal sign on the other side to confuse you. 5 add 8 is 13. 1 goes there, 4. Now, so we've got 2 times 4, which is 8, and then 8 times 30. 8 times 3 is 24, so it's 240. Doesn't matter what order you do that. 4 times 30 is also 120. Multiplied by 2, 240. Something equals 10 times 96. Just do 96 multiplied by 10. 960 is 10 times larger. This one, we need to make sure we've got the decimal point in the right places, and we can use some place value holders for the rest. We are adding, put our place value holders in. It doesn't matter which way you add. 0 at 3, 5, 9 at 8 is 17, 7 at 6. That's 13 and then 14. There we go. That's our answer. Again, column subtraction. Make sure it's lined up properly and you've got the right numbers. You can't go wrong with this. 7 take away 3 is 4. We can't do that. Let's exchange. 11 take away 6 is 5. Can't do that. Exchange. 11 take away 4. 7. 11 take away 6 is 5. And then 7 take away 5 is 2. 450 divided by 9. I don't need to do this because I know 9 multiplied by 5 is 45. It's 10 times greater. So that must be 10 times greater. 9 times 50. Answer is 50. Use your multiplication facts to help you. 65 multiplied by 8. You can either do it this way. 6 times 8 is 48. 52. Or you can just do 60 times 8 and 60 times 5. Sorry. Yeah, 60 times 8 and then 5 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48, so that's 480. 5 times 8 is 40. And together 520. Divided by 7, we should know that 7 times 4 makes 28. Place value holders, so it's 400. 801 take away something makes 795. 801 take away something will give me 795. Just use a number line. 795 add 5 makes 800. We need to add 1, but adding 6. So we got 6 there. Same thing here. This is really easy. These questions are really easy. 3 in 27. 9 times 3 is 27. And then fill in your place value. Just multiply numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. So it's 1063. Divided by 9. So 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 3 is 27. Use your multiplication tables. We make the denominators the same here. Change this to 16. So, and our 8 times 2 is 16. So we can mess around with any other denominator. So it's 3 sixteenths and 10 sixteenths, which equals 13 sixteenths. 0.3 divided by 10, 0.03, going into the hundredth. Write a third, add 2 sixths, add 5 eighteenths. I would make them all into 18 because 6 times 3 is 18 and 3 times 6 is 18. So that's 6 eighteenths. Add 5 eighteenths, add 5 eighteenths, sorry, add 6 eighteenths, add 5 eighteenths. So that 6 add 6 is 12, add 5, 17, 17 eighteenths. 29.5, take away 16.125. Put the place value holders in, exchange. What does that mean? That's 5, 7, 3, 9 take away 6 is 3, 2 take away 1 is 1. There's our answer. Again, 508 multiplied by 74, really easy. 8 multiplied by 4 is 32, so put the 2 there, carrying over the 3. 0 times 4 is 0, we've just got the 3 there then. Then 5 times 4 is 20. Put in the place value holder and multiplying by tens. 7 times 8 is 56. 0 times 7 is 0. Again, we've got an extra 5. 5 times 7 is 35, like this. And then we just add them up. 37,592. 1/8 divided by 3, same as 1/8 divided by 3 over 1, change it around. 1/8 multiplied by a third equals 124. Then we've got 1 whole, add 2 sevenths, add 5 sevenths. So 1 whole, 2 sevenths, add that 7 sevenths. That's another whole. That's basically just 2 wholes. Again, we've got 70, add 48 divided by 6. So let's remember our BIDMAS. Division first and then addition. So let's do a division. 48 divided by 6 is 8. So we've got 70 add 8, which makes 78. Remember the order. 3.2 times 12. Really easy. Just break it up. 3.2 times 10 and then 3.2 times 2. It's a lot easier. So that's 32. 3.2 times 2. So it would be 6.4. 3 times 2 is 6. 0.2 times 2 is 0.4. So 6.4. So that's 38.4. We use chunking. So now 1 times will be 47. And then we do again 47 times 2 because you just need to know these things. 4 times 2 is 84. So 2 times would be 84. Drop that out. Let's try 3 times. 7 times 3 is 21. 4 times 3 is 12, 13, 14. So 3 times is 141. And then obviously, you know, 10 times is 470. Chunking, we'll do 10 times. Let's take that away now. We can't do that, so we exchange. That's 4, and that's 141. This is why it helps to have these facts. So now I'm going to do it 3 times, which means it's finished, which means it's 13. Let's add these up. This is called division by chunking. You can use a simple plus method for this one. How many sides there? We've got 1 there, and then 2 left over. 5 times 4 is 20. 4 left over. So 5 times 9 is 45. I'll do the decimal point now, which means we have 1 left over. 5 times 2 is 10. So make 2. Percentage of an amount is really easy, especially if you already have 100. Find 1%, we divide by 100. So 700 divided by 100, basically 7. So 1% is 7. To find 52, we take 52 and multiply it by the 1%. So 2 times 7 is 14. 5 times 7 is 35. Add 1 is 36. 364. Again, is the same as doing this, but then we turn it around and we multiply it. So we get 118. Then this is extremely easy. We just need to make sure, remember our place value holders. 7 times 3 is 21, so we're going off the 2. 2 times 3 is 6, add the 2, 7, 8. 3 times 3 is 6, and 5 times 3 is 15, so put 5 and then the 1 after. Put your place value holder, very important. 7 times 4 is 28, we're carrying over the 2. 2 times 4 is 8, 9, 10, carrying over the 1. 2 times 4 is 8, add the 1 is 9. 5 times 4 is 20. That's a 2-mark question, so we just add them up now. 16, 6 add 1 is 7, 9 add 5 is 14, 1 add 1 is 2, and 2. So it's 224,761. So 95% of 180. I wouldn't try and find 95%. I would find 5% and just take it away from 180, and that would leave my 95. Find 5%, we find 10 and half it. 18 divided by 2, which is 9. So we do 180, take away 9, and that should leave me 95%. So we have 171 is 95%. So 0.4 times 37. Best way to do this is to change this into a whole number. And to do that, we multiply it by 10, right? And we end up with 4. So when we get an answer, we need to remember to divide by 10 to make it equal again. Now we work it out. What's 13 multiplied by 4? And what's 7 multiplied by 4? 120 and 28. 148. Remember, divide by 10. 14.8. This question is extremely easy. 1 take away something will give me 7/10. That's one whole. Imagine you've got 10 parts in your whole. So you've got 10 parts. What are you going to take away to get 7/10? What's the missing part? 3/10, right? If you take away 3/10, you're going to end up with 7/10. So these two will make the whole. Again, let's do this by chunking. So we start by writing our known facts. Okay, so I've got 1 times, that's 26. What's 2 times? 6 times 2 is 12. 52, so 2 times is 52. Okay, let's do 5 times. I'll show you why. So that's 30, and 1330, so 5 times is 130. Okay, it's obviously 10 times, 260. That means that 20 times is 520. So 100 times will be 2,600. If 10 times is 260, 100 times is 2,600. So let's try that then. So when we chunk, 26 times 100, which is 2,600, and we just take it off until you have no more left to divide by. Can't do that. Okay. 1,872. So we could do a chunk of 20 times, which is 520. Let's see where we get with that. I'm going to change it, in fact, because if 20 times is 520, let's double that. So that's 1,040 is 40 times. That's 1,040. And that's 20 times, that's 40 times. I'm just using my doubling skills there. 7 take away 4 is 3. Okay, I have 832 left now. I can do 20 times, which is 520. I've got 312 left. So I'm going to carry on my subtraction there, 312. I can do 10 times, which is 260. Exchanging. That's 5. I've got 52 left, and there it is, 2 times. I've got 2 times, just 2, and my division is over. And let's just add all of this now. That's my answer. 140, 160, 70, 172. That's division by chunking. So this question, we've got 2 wholes, 5, 6, take away 3/4. Make it the same. So the denominator here, I'm going to change it to 12. And I can times it by 2 and you can multiply that by 3, right? That means it's 2 wholes, 10 12s, take away 9 12s. Just 2 whole and 1 12. Now to find the percent here, let's think about finding 10%. Just divide by 10. I need 30 though. So I need 75 multiplied by 3. 15, 21, 22, that's 225. Now I need to find 8%. I can find 1%, and then multiply that by 8. So we've got 750 divided by 100. That's 7.5. So 7.5 times 8. We'll do 7 times 8, and then we'll do 0.5 times 8. 7 times 8 is 56. Anything multiplied by 0.5 is half your multiplying number here. So it's half 8, which is 4. So my answer is 225 add 56 add 4. Let me show you why. 0.5 multiplied by 8 is 4. It's half. So we need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 0.5 multiplied by 8. 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4. So it's literally half 8, which is 4. Anything multiplied by 0.5, the number you're multiplying it with is half. So let's add that all together now. So that's 60, 225 add 60, 285. 2/3 of 900. When you have to find a fraction of an amount, take your amount, we divide by the denominator and multiply by the numerator. 900 divided by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So it's 300. And we do 300 times 2. And there's our answer, it's 600.